Hello, Julia from Ladakh. I'm Stanzen Punchok. Right now I'm in my village Kolai, which is pretty much close to Siachen Glacier, and also on that side you can see the Karakoram Range, and the river that you see back there is Siachen. So yeah, our village is in the pretty much in the border of Pakistan, and even on that side, if you go, I mean that goes to Aksai Chin. Back there after a few mountain you can, I mean there's a Chinese border also. And yeah, so I'm Stanzin Punchok and I'm an architect and more oriented toward the sustainable housing or the using the local materials and like that. Yeah, so I've been working as an architect or this sustainable architect for past 6-7 years now, mostly outside of the Ladakh or also in my own place Ladakh. So why outside? Because there was more need of that, and people, so since I've lost all sort of knowledges. And also I've been working mostly in southern India for past few years, like building sustainable houses or mud houses or like different kind of local technique, whatever is there used to be like this vernacular architecture style. We've been doing that, and apart from that we've been educating people, conducting workshop for the local and then young architect who is going to be a part of that in the future to construct, and anyone who is interested into that, like that we've been doing. That is about my work. I mean, why like we do that is like right now we all are facing, I mean not just in Ladakh or all over the world, that the climate crisis, the environmental problem and all. So like our part, like it is about the building, and then as per the research done in the 2020, the most of the carbon emissions that is done, it is in the construction sector. That is almost about like they say 30% of the carbon emission is done in the construction sector. So that's why we are mostly stretching and we are promoting this like sustainable housing or the using the local material vernacular style. And also because if that is a major factor for the climate crisis, and also why not, I mean there are people who are doing in many ways to like help or to contribute for the climate crisis, but our field is in the construction. So yeah, that is about our work. Well, I'm telling because who is, so you should know like who is speaking and what about me. So more is about that. And also now like if I tell about the Ladakh, so Ladakh is in the Indian Himalaya, which is also Trans Himalaya. So which is why, because it is in a Trans Himalaya, it is a rain shadow area, and it's also a cold desert area, which means it is mostly barren. As you can see, most of the mountain will be barren like this since there's no rainfall. Though we do have snow, but still it's little harsh place to, I mean to be. So like as Himalaya is a very newly formed range, mountain range, is one of the youngest mountain range. So so like our ancestor has put lots of effort, and after lots of hard work and all, they were able to make this place very, I mean livable. Or after lots of centuries of like experimenting and like researching which is growing, what is not growing, channeling the water from the stream, after the lots of hard work and lots of time only, like Ladakh has become a livable. Like as you can see my village back there in the middle of like full, everywhere else you can see the barren, but then middle up there you can see some green patches, which is not green yet, but because it is still like winter, it's end of the winter season. So like because it is difficult, and then it has like it is a higher altitude, and everything is different. That's why we have a I mean different culture, different language, different way of life than the rest of the our mainland like places. So since we have different places, different culture, and also we have very less population in this Ladakh, though our land is very huge, but it is only about like 3 lakh, because here the population, I mean populating, or the what do you say, the it is not that easy that it is can just expand right away because limited resources are there. So that is little background of Ladakh and all. So right now what is happening in Ladakh, if I tell like what Ladakh is demanding, the current scenario, first of all, like I mean we got UT in 2019, which we've been demanding for a long time, and then which we got it. But unfortunately that UT that we got is like without any legislature, which mean mostly center will have power on Ladakh, or there's one lieutenant governor which will be the on most power. Though we have a hill concert, they don't have much power on any decision making, or like we don't have much power. I mean, though we may have few, but majorly like government will be, central government will take decision. They will be in the Delhi, but Ladakh is a very different place. It is up in the mountain, about 10,000 feet altitude. Because of that, all the development that we need is, it can't be same as the Delhi, Chandigarh, or all these big cities. Like that kind of development may not work because it's a totally different place because of the like where it is located. So we need different approach in their development, like not like similar kind of development we want, like where the mining and all sort of industries, and then I mean the unidimensional development where you only see the the economy or only the productions, and then all that sort of thing. But more than if we can just somehow promote the sustainable lifestyle, like how we are like in this middle of this barren cold desert or this thing, we been managing to produce our own food for the entire year, which we get only like for 3 to 4 month of like farming season. Even in that we do all sort of like hard work and all sort of technique we use, like which is native technique and all. Then even then we somehow store the food for entire. So that kind of thing only Ladakhis knows how to survive in this mountain harsh region. So if you give this sort of power to the central government, they may not know how to deal with that because they are living in the plain area. It's not a cold region. The development that they will bring to Ladakh will be irrelevant. So that's why that is what happening in Ladakh. So also right now after the UT, we don't have much representative from Ladakh. So only we have one elected like MP for the both district, Leh and Kargil, which is very like, I mean, it's not really justified for such huge place which have lots of requirements, and also one person cannot do the job. So that's why we are asking for more like representative from the Ladakh, so that our different problem can be reached to the central government, or it can like there will be more ear for people to be heard. And also right now we have one, and that's the scenario. Like I mean right now all the decision are taken care of by the center. Usually the UT without legislature and all be like what I have heard is it's given to the places where there are lots of disputed, because the government wanted to take care directly, because if there's some disputed something is going wrong. But as far in Ladakh, there's nothing is going wrong. Like if the concern is, like some people say the concern is because it is located in the like border of Pakistan and China, so that's why government want to have more power or more control over Ladakh. But even before the UT, when we were part of Jammu and Kashmir, when even that time we did have some safeguard and all. But even then, when lots of this war and all happened between both the borders, we Ladakhis been on the front always, like that also voluntarily patriotic. But Ladakhis are at another level. I think maybe because we are in such like location where we are facing with our both the borders, so that's why we are. So what I'm trying to say is like we've been helping and we've been safeguarding our both the border, like voluntary without any penny. And also that is without penny. But also in Ladakh, every alternate house, if you see and find, like if you will find like one army, like one army guy. So which mean like in Ladakh, the army, being in army considered to be very like prestige job, or people are proud to be in army. There's nothing to worry. Like we have been taken care even when we were in Kashmir, even when we have Article 370, like with the full, like even though that time also central government did not have much say in that. Even when all that was there, we did take care of it. Then what is to fair now? Like big gathering happened in Leh. I mean that's a big number, like almost 30,000 came, or like every corner of the Ladakh. Though Ladakh is not very easy to come out, that was in the winter, because we have few passes to cross, like which is almost 18,000 feet or like 17,000 feet, few passes we have to. But even then amidst of all these difficulties, people have come out, and then they have shown their like what you say, that need of what, like this protection. So now if we understand, like what we are asking for is that the protection called 6th schedule, that is in Indian constitution. six schedule, like six schedule we are asking because what I have told you now, like we don't have much representation, or the I mean we don't have any power, any decision making power right now. So within the six schedule, we will be having a power to make laws on the land and then culture and resources, water and all sort, and we will have district councillor, we'll have more representative instead of just having one. So that is our, like, it is pretty simple demand, like it's almost like 100% is like tribal community. So since this law or this safeguard is made for such people, so that's what we are asking. We are not asking for something very different, something very big or anything which the media and which kind of become a very huge, though it is not big or something that has been promised by the government, or like many times they have been promised, and then we are asking the same thing, just give us the safeguard or the protection so that we can have our own say in our own development. Like as I said, the central government won't know what to do, so local will know best for their own place, like our ancestors did lots of hard work, and that's why we have right now Ladakh is where it is. So it's a simple demand, I mean nothing complicated, but it kind of became complicated by confusing. We can provide you with article 371, which is similar like a 6 schedule, but if it is something similar, there won't be two similar kind of laws in the constitution. It is obviously not similar. So it has little. 6 schedule is a legitimate, I mean it's legit kind of law which have like more like secure, which will keep like granting more protection to the land of Ladakh, and it is there in other state also. So that is what we are asking. So confusion about this and that, I mean we can give similar one. So if you are saying like similar one, they can just give the 6 schedule what people are demanding. So little confusion is happening here and there, but we are like strongly with the just 6 schedule because people have been researching. After the conclusion, we are with the what we want, that is 6 schedule. So yeah, so that is about that. And then like I am like why I'm bringing this and all that. So now to request to you all, like especially like since I'm like as we say nature building or the sustainable architect, to the community of our nature builders and the permaculture community, the alternative community, and all this unschooling and then homeschooling community, because they all like pretty much support the good cause. I mean all this like what is a good cause, sustainable lifestyle, and also especially I want to request all those community to please do support Ladakh in this. It is not just about Ladakh, it is about what is right and what is wrong. I mean why do you want to spoil such nature or such place which is still like in such lifestyle, self-sustaining, still like nature is pretty much raw and everything is still like still like in peace and still like rhyme with nature. So why do you want to explore this like by bringing so much? Like Ladakh right now is an open patch and open ground where like that, I think that's the reason like why there's so much resistance from government, that they wanted to bring and then the big corporation and big industries and to set up their businesses, and so that they can explore and say so that they can earn money. So it's a kind of, they may see that as a development to earn money and to make economy better, but then that's the unidimensional development. So you have to see more different approach and different aspect of development. At the one point they're promoting that kind of sustainable development and all that at the government level, but then when it comes to practice, that is lacking. So just let Ladakh be how it is, like in peace with nature, and then just leave this like pristine like nature and landscape so raw, so that not just Ladakh can enjoy or can be a peace, but even for our countrymen, I mean they can come here and enjoy. Like lots of people do come to Ladakh because of this landscape and land and peace, I mean culture and people and everything, because it is different from the rest of the country. And we do like welcome all of you to come here, because saying do come and enjoy as it is. We are saying don't ruin it, and then then anyway no one will visit. It becomes same as your place, like anything. So if there's nothing left, if you're trying to make it like everyone same as all the cities, then what's the uniqueness? Like since India believe in the diversity, let our culture be different, let our language, our food, everything, if we respect and if we like support all that, then India will be like a different flower in one garden. So it variety kind of bring the joy and kind of it shows the diversity. So my request to all of you, and also So right now, Mr. Sonam Wangchuk, he is the mentor of different aspect, environment, education, and all. So he been fasting even the previous year. Right now, he's on fast of 21 days. So it today is, I think, his 10 days. So for more information about that, you can check his videos and all. Mr. Sonam Wangchuk, yeah, you'll get better idea what is happening. All this entire like thing. So do like check out Mr. Sonam Wangchuk videos and all YouTube and all his social media, and please do share like all this thing like however you can. I mean, right now at this moment, whatever we can do help is through the social media only, since it's everything get through that only. So please do share all this, put up on stories, or if you are influencer, please do make some videos, even though it reach to few pocket, that will make also few different. Please do help us so that you can also, it's about right and wrong also, and then you can also enjoy Ladakh for what it is. So please do help us. Thank you, Jule.